I need to tell you what the enemy said. He said it was over. He said the damage was too deep. He said the years lost were too many. He said the shame was too great. He said nobody recovers from this. He said your story ends here. And for a season, I believed him. I sat in that belief and I stopped moving. I stopped hoping. I stopped singing. But then God opened my mouth, and the first thing that came out was, my story is not over. Not while he is still on the throne. Not while his promises still stand. Not while there is breath in this body. My story is not over. They stood at the grave of everything I was, and lowered every dream into the ground. They wrote the final chapter of my story, and did not wait to hear if I was found. But the God of resurrection does not read the endings that the enemy has penned. He walks into the graveyard of our stories and says, this is not finished, not the end. He called Lazarus out of 4 days dead. He called the dry bones back to life again. He called the morning out of my midnight, and he is calling. My story is not over yet. My story not over, not over. The God who writes my story has not put down his pen. My story is not over, not over. What looked like the last chapter is the middle, not the end. He is still writing, he is still turning pages, he is still working what I cannot see. My story is not over, not over, because the author of my life is not done with me. I have testimony where the grave became a garden, where the ending became a brand new start, where the thing the enemy meant for my destruction became the very sermon of my heart. So I pick up every piece of what was broken, and I hand it to the one who makes things new. And I stand before the grave of my old story, and I say, watch what he is about to do. He called Lazarus out of 4 days dead. He called the dry bones back to life again. He called the morning out of my midnight, and he is calling. My story is not over yet. My story not not over. He is still writing. He is still writing. The best chapter has not come yet. He is still writing. He is still writing. And the ending will silence every lie the enemy said. My story is not over. Not over. The God who writes my story has not put down his pen. My story is not over. What looked like the last chapter is the middle, not the end. He is still writing. He is still turning pages. He is still working what I cannot see. My story's not over. Because the author of my life is not done with me. Not over. Not over. He is still writing. My story is not over. The best is still coming. Not over. Not over. He is not done with me. Strings hold Corey is not over. I want to tell you what kind of God He is. He is the kind that does not give up. Not on nations, not on generations, and not on one woman who gave Him every reason to. I was not a good investment by any measure. My record was not clean. My faith was not steady. My commitment was not consistent. But He looked at all of that and He said, I am not done with her. That is the testimony I carry tonight. Not that I never fell, but that every time I fell, He was already reaching before I hit the ground. He never gave up on me, and He will not give up on you. My faith was a flicker, and my hope was a thread. When I said things I should not, and did things instead. When the prodigal in me chose the far country road, He was watching the horizon, carrying my load. Every time I came home, He was running toward me. Every time I was lost, He was out there to find. Every time I gave up on myself, He had not given up. He is that kind. He is that kind. He is the shepherd who leaves the 99. He is the Father who watches down the road every time. He is the God who pursues what the world has thrown away. He never gave up. He never gave up. He never gave up on me. He never gave up on me. Never gave up. When I was at my worst, He never gave up. He never gave up on me. Never gave up. Through every failure, every fall, He never gave up. This love does not have a giving up inside it. This grace does not run out when I have exhausted night. He never gave up on me. Never gave up. And because He never gave up, I am finally fine. have wandered far enough to know the distance between the far country and the Father's house. And I have made that journey back enough times to testify. He was never once without,
never without mercy,
never without grace,
never without his arms
already open at the place where the road bends home and the Father starts to run. He never gave up,
he never gave up
on this one.
Never gave up
When I was at my worst,
he never gave up
he never gave up on me.
never gave up
Through every failure, every fall,
he never gave up
this love does not have a giving up inside it. This grace does not run out when I have exhausted mine. He never gave up on me, never gave up. And because he never gave up, I am finally fine.
Who is like this God?
Who runs toward the returning?
Who is like this God?
Who watches down the road?
Who is like this God?
Whose love has no condition?
Who is like this God?
Who never lets go? Nobody.
Nobody,
There is nobody like this God. Nobody.
nobody,
He never gave up.
he never gave up.
He never gave up on me.
He never gave up.
He never gave up.
He never gave up.
He never gave up on me.
never gave up.
He never gave up. He never gave up.
Never gave up.
He never gave up on me.
Never gave up.
When I was at my
He
worst,
never gave up.
he never gave up on me.
Never gave up.
Through every failure, every fall,
He never gave up.
this love does not have a giving up inside it. This grace does not run out when I have exhausted mine. He never gave up on me, never gave up. And because he never gave up, I am finally fine. Never gave up, not once.
He never gave up on me.
I am the proof.
He never gave up.
Solo holds piano. Final chord, silence. When I turn my back and walk the other way, when I chose everything but you day after day, when I gave my heart to things that left me dry, you stayed, you stayed. You never said goodbye. When I wasted years on roads that led to nothing, when I came back broken with nothing left to bring, when I knocked again on doors I had abandoned, you stayed. Your arms were open, you stayed. Every time I left, you were still there when I returned. Every time I doubted, you held what I had not yet learned. You never gave up. I am here.
You stay.
I have tested the limits of this love and found that the limits I was looking for cannot be found. I have come to you in failure more times than I can say, and every time I found you, you had stayed. I have run the full distance of my own rebellion and found your mercy waiting at the end of every road. I have tried to carry life without you on my shoulders and found you always ready to take back the load. Every time I left, you were still there when I returned. Every time I doubted, you held what I had not yet learned. You never gave up, you never walked away. Through every season,
You stay.
you stayed.
You stay.
When I gave you every reason to leave,
You stay. You stay.
through my running and my hiding.
You stay.
Not because I deserved it, not because I earned it, because your love is not the kind that leaves.
You stay.
And because you stayed, I am here.
You stay.
He stayed when I was faithless. He stayed when I was broken. He stayed when I was lost. He stayed, he stayed, he stayed like the father watching for the prodigal.
He stayed.
Like the shepherd leaving 99. He stayed because his love has no condition.
He stayed.
And now this lost one has been found.
You stay. Give you every reason to leave.
You
You stay. You stay.
through my running and my hiding.
You stay.
Not because I deserved it, not because I earned it, because your love is not the kind that leaves.
You stay.
And because you stayed, I am here.
You stay.
Because you stayed.
You stay.
Through all of it, you stayed. I am here because you stayed.